What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Here you are, guys. We know the 2024-2025 champion in England, Liverpool Football Club, won 5-1 against Tottenham, clinching their 20th Premier League title, equaling their rival Man United. And of course, Barcelona won the Copa del Rey yesterday, beating Real Madrid. And Inter Milan is crashing out. They're losing everything. And of course, Bayern Munich is one more game before getting another title, right? Because, they did it 10 years and then Leverkusen took it last year, and now they're coming back at it again. And of course, the top four in the Premier League, Chelsea Football Club winning against Everton, very important game, and Newcastle win against Ipswich Town. We're gonna try to address some of the game because even the FA Cup, we know the finalists. It will be Crystal Palace against Man City. So without wasting any time, let's begin with, of course, the most important game. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you didn't watch any of this game, don't worry, I will be here. That's my job. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Of course, as a Chelsea fan, I think today's game was very important. Liverpool beating Tottenham 5-1. I don't know who was expecting Tottenham to do anything about it. Maybe Tottenham fan, because the game was it was one-sided. Dominic Solanke scoring the 12th minute. I mean, it's just to make a Liverpool fans say, well, do we have to wait until the bridge to win this title? But no, it's at Anfield. The city was ready. Thousands of people, maybe 100,000 people on the street. I mean, I just love it. I love football. This is the type of atmosphere we're watching the game for. And of course, seeing player giving on the field and getting recompensated at the end of the season is what these athletes play for. And of course, Arne Slot paying tribute to Georgian Klopp. When Georgian Klopp was leaving, he launched a chant. He said, Arne Slot, la 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 la. So Arne Slot just did the same for him at the end of the game. When they won the title, he just said, well, we're going to do something now for Georgian Klopp because he's the mastermind of all this. He was tired. He just took 1 year. He said, he needs some break. He was tired of running down, up and down because his energy matched his team. And of course, he chose the best man possible to replace him. He's not the biggest profile in the market, but hey, he was the most qualified that relate to the team like him, because taking this guy from Feyenoord, Slot from Feyenoord was a good team. They went to the Conference League final. They won the Eredivisie Cup, and he was a good coach, really good coach. It's just we don't know him that much because we know the Netherlands coach we know is Van Nistelrooy and the other board guy, Erik ten Hag, and of course Louis van Gaal. But this guy just came on his first year. He just matched other record like Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, and Carlo Ancelotti, and there were other coach who did it. So he is one of the five to done it, win the Premier League in his first year. Congratulations to him, right? We just have to congratulate him. And I mean, the most Arsenal is just the most ridiculous team, the most title contender in the history. It's been 3 years in a row they've been finishing second. We don't even know if they're gonna finish second this year. But hey, every year Liverpool was praying Man City to drop point, and this year Liverpool was just praying the Arsenal to win game, so they can win the title. So that's how crazy it was. But Liverpool didn't have to wait for them to do anything. They took the matter in their hand and they won the game. And of course, Luis Diaz equalizing the goal 16 minutes. Mike Allister with a banger. That's a World Cup winner goal like that. And of course, you have a Cody Gakpo scoring. Of course, sending tribute to Jesus Christ, saying, yeah. To all the Christians around the world, they would love it. And of course, you have Mohamed Salah scoring his 28th goal. 28th goal. Mo Salah he's coming for the most successful African player that a Premier League has ever seen. Some people would say he's already because he won the Premier League. He won everything a player can win. And he's chasing to be the all-time top scorer in the Premier League. I mean, we respect Drogba and Yaya Toure, JJ Okocha. We had a lot of great players that played in Premier League, African player. You have Emmanuel Adebayor, all those great players. And Mohamed Salah is just up there, top of the pyramid. He's humble. Last time he was saying, when they asked him, he said, well, I mean, Gigi Drogba, he cited Gigi Drogba, and of course, Yaya Toure, and even Riyad Mahrez, they all do the same. They respect the first that was in the Premier League. But hey, they start talks for him, and he scores 28 goal. He's allowed in 18 assists. He just need two more assists to equal Thierry and of course Kevin De Bruyne 20 assists in the season. So we're waiting. He still have a 3 or 4 more game to go. But hey, overall, it was dominant because Destiny Odege scored the 60 goal on goal in the 70 minute. At that point, it was just fun. The city was vibing. The stadium was like a crazy, like Anfield can be. And I mean, he's a beautiful champion. He's a beautiful champion. Congratulations to Liverpool. And I mean, they were the most consistent team in the Premier League. A lot of people would say, well, the main team weren't doing good. Man City was really poor this year. Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, nobody was at the level. If you see even Arsenal, I mean, Arsenal finished second. You don't say Arsenal was bad. That's their place. That's the place they play for every year. But when you see Forest, Villa coming there, like, it just tell you how the league is. I don't know if you would put that in account that the league is very competitive or is the big team are struggling. But like the top six was established because they were the most consistent. So like if there are other teams that are more consistent, those guys are the top six. So this year we see Liverpool are already champion. So we're gonna fight for the second position, which is between Newcastle, Arsenal, Man City, Forest, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. 6 teams for position. It's possible. It's possible for any of those teams to qualify. And I mean, Brentford will be playing against Forest next in their next game because Forest just lost to Man City in the FA Cup semi-final. So Man City gonna be playing against Palace because Palace destroyed Aston Villa to 3-0 yesterday. So we're gonna see Palace Man City final. But overall, like the most consistent team and the most entertaining team who won the league this season, because when you watch the Premier League this year, especially the first 6 to 8 months, Liverpool was the best team in Europe until they met PSG. I mean, Liverpool fan is still talking, but I think PSG beat Liverpool not by luck. They beat them with football, showing them, yeah, we are better than you guys. We're gonna beat you. That's how Liverpool got eliminated. I think the only team that could do that to Liverpool this year was a team that was better than them, and PSG did that. So, and of course, they lost the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle. We remember that, and they were out in the FA Cup by a third division team. So it is what it is. They were focused on the Champions League and the Premier League. At the end, they won the biggest prize because in England, I think people tend to put more value on the Premier League than in the Champions League. But hey, Liverpool won the league. They tied with Man United now. Both of them have 20 Premier League titles. I mean, that's the only argument Man United had before. We won more Premier League than you guys. But Liverpool now, they're tied. Liverpool has more Champions League. I mean, it's the two biggest rivalry in the country. So we're gonna see what United gonna do, which they tied today against Bournemouth, 10 men of Bournemouth. I mean, United is struggling, like they are living the dark age. And of course, you cannot just compare them to Liverpool at the moment. So, like I said, congratulations to Liverpool Football Club for winning the Premier League 2024-2025 season. We're going to be there next year to see who's going to challenge them because this team looks solid, even though Arne Slot doesn't use a lot of player, right? And today when you see like the main player were there, Alexander Arnold was working around just like this was his last game. He was, Cody Gakpo was filming it. And of course, Arne Slot, everyone was happy there. Van Dijk, there was a lot of players this their first time winning the Premier League. Of course, first time from their country. You have a Tsimikas from Greece, and you have Sobozolai from Hungary, and of course Van Dijk, the first Netherlands captain Premier League to win, and of course Arne Slot, the first Netherlands player to win the Premier League, and Luis Diaz, the first Colombian to win the Premier League. So there was a lot of firsts. There was a lot of firsts today, and they deserve it. They deserve it. I know Konate great game. Alexander Arnold, Van Dijk, Robertson, it's just the veterans there, and everyone did what they have to do. Mohamed Salah, we just going for the 20 assists. I think that's what he's shooting for in the 3 game. I just hope he won't do any against Chelsea, because the next game is Chelsea Football Club. So we're gonna talk about that. Like I said, Chelsea won against Everton yesterday. If you didn't watch my TikTok or my Instagram, go check them out. It's the same thing, the world of soccer. So go follow the TikTok, the Instagram, and the Facebook. We are, like we have some fan page there, and even the Snapchat. So like if you're not following, make sure to go follow me there. And I react to the game live there. So just go check them out. And of course, like they playing Chelsea. Nicola Jackson scored yesterday a beautiful goal. I mean, Everton wanted to play football, but they couldn't play. So we beat them. So Chelsea deservedly win the game, or 1-0. I mean, Enzo Maresca was suspended and Cole Palmer disappeared during the game. And the only positive thing would be like another clean sheet, and of course the return of Romeo Lavia. I mean, that is holding mid. That's what you call a holding mid. They dominate the midfield. That's what I want. Like if this dude was there, still there, because our trouble started when he got injured. And now he's back. Let's hope the last 3 or 4 games he will be there, and we're gonna win some game, because we have a tough game coming. We're gonna play Liverpool, we're gonna play United, we'll be playing Forest, and we play, I don't know, Newcastle. So like they're really tough game for us coming ahead, and we have to win them if we want to qualify. So we're gonna play Liverpool next. I hope. And I would tell this to the Liverpool player: you guys have fun, enjoy it, drink, have fun, go out, go to the pub, go to the street, to the Merseyside street, have fun with the fan, go troll the Evertonian fan, and have fun. And of course, I hope next game against Chelsea, you're gonna play your academy. Just relax the player. They already won everything. It's not like they're going for and defeated the season. Like they already lost some game. So relax your player. Give a player like case at time so he can get his medal. Give those players time, give them game time. So like because this we have to win it. You guys don't have to do anything. You can lose the rest of the season, it doesn't matter, right? You're not winning any other trophy. You already won the trophy. You have to win. So give us some time, give us some break so we can show up too. I hope Chelsea will show up, because you're playing with a team that's gonna be drinking a lot before they play you. So let's hope Chelsea will show up and then fight for the top 4, top 5. Because right now Chelsea can finish 3rd, or we can finish 7th. That's how close we all are. Right? That's how close we all are. So overall, like it was a really great game. Chelsea winning, solid performance, and it's a 1-0. But if you look at the stat, we could score more. But overall, it is what it is. So the table right now, the champion, congratulations to Liverpool. Arsenal, they're 67. And of course, you have a Newcastle, you have a Man City, and then you have Chelsea. Then you have a Chelsea, you have Forest. Forest are 6, but they have a game in hand because they have to play Brentford. And of course, you have Aston Villa too. They are behind us, and we are 3 points ahead of them, but they have a game in hand, right? They have to play next week for their game in hand, because they were playing in the Carabao Cup. So overall, it's a great season for Liverpool. They'll finish their season. Ours is not finished yet, because we have to fight to go to Europe. So we will see what Chelsea gonna show up there. And of course, PSG lost their unbeaten streak in the League One. So yeah, that happened only in England. In France, that doesn't happen. You cannot beat everybody or go unbeaten the whole season. They lost against Nice 3-1. So we're gonna see what they're gonna bring in against Arsenal on Tuesday. So we all want to see what happened, right? And of course, Inter Milan lost 3 games in a row. They lost against Bologna in La Serie A. They lost against AC Milan in the Italian Cup semi-final, and then they lost yesterday too against is it Atlanta? No, they play against another good team. They lost to them 1-0. It's Roma. They play Roma today. They lost them. So we're going to see. Napoli will be playing later today. We will see if they're going to win it. They will take the lead. So we'll see what happened there. And of course, in Germany, Bayern won 3-0. I mean, hey, we just waiting. One more game they win, and Harry Kane will get his first trophy. So we will see what's going to happen, right? It is what it is. Harry Kane going to win his first trophy, because they have 3 games to go. They need only 1 win, and that's it. They win the title. See what happen. And of course, that brings us to the Copa del Rey. By Barcelona beat Real Madrid 3-2. I mean, hey, this year, like Lamine Yamal said after the game, no matter what happened, even if Real Madrid score, they just cannot beat them this year. That's what happened. The best team just won. Even though Real Madrid created a drama, Real Madrid TV make a compilation of the mistake the ref did before the game and then just trying to blame him. But yeah, it is what it is. They put the pressure. It did not work out, you know. I was sorry for the ref because he did a lot of mistake in the game, but the pressure is really high. It's intense. It's a two of the biggest team in the world, and like Real Madrid decided to play the villain role, right? Like to just attack everybody, criticize. Just play your football. This year, you're just not good enough to beat Barcelona. And of course, they saw that. And Kylian Mbappe scored a free kick. Now, nobody would say there is no free kick goal for Kylian Mbappe. He scored his freaking goal, free kick. He came on, he changed the game, but it wasn't enough. The year he left PSG is have a higher chance of winning the Champions League. And he have a higher chance to go this season without winning anything for the first time in his career. That would be Mbappe's season for the first time without winning anything. I mean, La Liga battle is still there, but hey, Barcelona have a 4 point ahead. They're gonna play another Clasico. Maybe that would decide it. But Jules Koundé, final goal. First of all, the first goal was beautiful. Rodri, Pedri goal. Like I like to compare Pedri to Rodri. I think Rodri is a better version of Pedri because he score, right? He's more physical. His presence is more physical and stuff like. But if Pedri starts scoring like this, I mean, hey, the discussion will come because the reason Rodri won the Ballon d'Or last year is he have the start, he have the recuperation, he's a more complete midfielder than anyone out there. I don't think defensively Pedri is that good, but when it came to controlling the game, Pedri is the best player in the world at the moment, at least in the midfield side, at least as a midfielder. He's the best player out there. Technique, vision, like intensity, like he's just good. The boy is just good. So he scored the first goal in the assist from Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is 17 years old, but he's there. Lamine Yamal is just good, too good. I mean, Barcelona have like at least 3 or 4 players in the team that can claim to be a Ballon d'Or. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Lamine Yamal did 2 assists because after he scored, Kylian Mbappe came in the second half, equalizing the free kick, and of course, Chouameni 7 minutes later scored in a corner from Arda Güler. Arda Güler too had a really good entrance. I mean, Real Madrid have the player. It's just the question is the coach, is Ancelotti or the future coach will be able to make this team work, to balance it, to not just put Vini, Rodrigo, and Mbappe in front. Because you have a player in the bench that can balance this team. We saw it when Arda Güler came in the second half. He was good. Technically, he's really good. This dude just needs space. If he have a time, he will be like a Rodri, I swear. Because we saw him in the Euro. He's capable of lifting a team. He can direct a team like a orchestra, you know. So he can do that. So his corner was good, 2-1, and of course Ferran Torres equalized. Ferran Torres, you know, we criticize him a lot from City to Arsenal in and now, but the dude is good. He's getting his confidence back. Now you understand why Luis Enrique was taking him into the national team. It's not only because he's dating his daughter, it's just because the dude is good, right? So you can see it was a good goal. I mean, it's Thibaut Courtois who decided to just came out for no reason. I think he need to explain why he came out because Rudiger was with the boy. You just have to stay there. You have to control and ensure that. But the minute he touched the ball, he eliminated 2 of you at the same time. That's the goalie fault. So he equalized it. And of course, Jules Koundé scoring in the 116th minute. And the mistake, I don't think we put this on Modric. Modric passed the ball and Brahim Diaz did not wait for the ball. He was going forward like, you need to come to the ball. But he was going away from the ball. But of course, Jules Koundé stepped in, control the ball, hit in, clean sheet, clean hit. And of course, 3-2. Barcelona win their, I think, 5th game against Real Madrid this season because there is no tie. They beat them in the Super Cup and they beat them in the Clasico. They beat them 3 games in a row now. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen in the other Clasico. So that's what I have for you guys today. Let me know, is a Rodri or Ballon d'Or, or like you will give it to Rafinha, or you will give it to Lewandowski or Pedri, or do you think Mohamed Salah still have a chance of winning the Ballon d'Or? I know Mbappe is not because Real Madrid is out. I will answer that for you. And of course, where do you see us finish? Chelsea Football Club. Do you think we finish the top 4, or what do you think? So let me know below your Your comment are really important. I wanna hear, I wanna learn, I wanna know what you guys think. So let me know below what you think about these games in Italy, Spain, wherever. Like, just let me know below and down. So you guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay connected. Catch you in the next video. Peace.